The Bayeux Tapestry, named as Tapete Bayeucense in Latin, also known as Queen Matilda's Tapestry, is a huge embroidered cloth made in Normandy in England in the second half of the 11th century. It represents the key event relating to the Norman conquest of England in 1066, culminating with the Battle of Hastings. The Bayeux Tapestry is nearly 70 meters long, and its cartet researchers would have identified from 50 to 70 scenes with Latin inscriptions. The different segments are about the decisive event of the Norman conquest of England, culminating with the coronation of William I, sadly missing at one end. The Bayeux Tapestry was probably made in Canterbury around 1070 CE.
Thus, the Bayeux tapestry isn't probably a tapestry. By definition, a tapestry is conventionally woven on a vertical loom by means of colored wool and silk threads, as well as gold and silver threads. The Bayeux tapestry is instead embroidered with wool yarn of 8 different colors on a horizontal linen fabric. The linen isn't a single fabric. There are 9 individual panels which are sewn together, in which the seams have been skillfully hidden with farding embroiders. Therefore, the Bayeux tapestry is an impressive medieval embroidered example, which is different from a traditional tapestry. The story is illustrated by the use of similar techniques to the ones used in modern comics. Like this, the tapestry sacrifices shade to expressive gesture. It makes complex scenes as civil action with few mini characters, and it represents the perspective just in a summary way, especially with color contrast.
King Edward the Confessor designates Harold to inform the Duke William that he will be his successor to the throne of England. Preceded by his dogs, Harold heads for the coast. In the church of Bosham, Harold asks for heaven's protection for his journey and eats his meal on the ground. Harold gets on the ship. The wind pushes the ship onto the land of Count Guy de Ponthieu and the English go ashore. Guy orders his men to catch Harold. Holding the falcon, Count Guy leads Harold as prisoner to Boraine. Discussing about Harold's ransom. Informed about Harold's misfortune, William has sent emissaries to the Count de Ponthieu in order to free him. Two knights, hair blowing in the wind, wearing their armors, are going to Boraine. William gives orders to his messengers. Guy entrusts Harold, finally freed, to Duke William, escorted by his entourage. Harold shows up at the entrance of William's castle. If Guy, William's daughter, is promised spouse to Harold. William asks Harold to fight with him against Conan, Duke of Brittany, who has declared war on him. Near St. Michael Mountain, men and horses cross the river Cusnon and sink into the quicksand.